Got a tsunami warning, and this gate is still locked. Can you believe that? All the people behind there got cars. Some people are arguing about whether or not they should go to high ground. They're checking their maps, checking the web pages with their computers. This is like being on the deck of the Titanic, telling them they're going to hit an iceberg, and it might be wise to slow down. Nobody's doing anything. The gate's that part is still locked. They ought to unlock it. I mean, it might miss us. Nothing might happen. Just better be safe. So I guess I'm going to try to get up this hill up here somehow. No idea how to do it, but I'll give it a whirl. Yep, here's spend the day relaxing. Fly home tomorrow night. Now I've got to try to outrun a tsunami. With my feet swollen up twice as big as they're supposed to be already. Fuck. Tsunami warning is going off! Long line of people trying to get gas. The tsunami warning just went off. I don't know where the fuck to go to get to high ground. Shit. Well, I'm heading inland. I see a road over there that goes up. Try to get up that road as high as I can. A bunch of people back there. A long line of cars, people trying to get gas. I don't think there's time for that. This looks good. The road climbing pretty good. Pretty high. Should be safe up here. Well, it's on high ground. No, I just sit out and wait, I guess. Oh, we know tsunami to hit. Supposed to get here about 2 o'clock. Got me a pack of pomos and a St. Pauli girl. Sit back and wait. I know how to do on Survivor. Guess we're about to find out.
Apart. Sometimes there's quite a bit of time between the waves. Do we know anything yet about this particular event? Well, what we've seen so far is it looks like there are about 20-minute periods, but
59 a.m. and could continue for several hours. Evacuate coastlines immediately. For increased safety, move a half-mile inland. Check the tsunami evacuation maps in the front section of your telephone book. If you are in a coastal evacuation zone, evacuate immediately. If you are not in an evacuation zone, stay where you are. Do not use telephones or cell phones except for emergencies. Boaters may depart harbors for waters 600 fathoms or deeper prior to tsunami wave arrival time, but anticipate vehicle and harbor traffic delays. Avoid harbors, marinas, rivers, and canals during wave activity. Again, a tsunami warning is in effect for all Hawaiian islands. Tsunami waves will begin arriving in Hawaii at 2:59 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Check the tsunami evacuation map in the front section of your telephone book. If you are not in an evacuation zone, stay where you are. Do not use telephones or cell phones except for emergencies. Boaters may depart harbors for waters 600 fathoms or deeper if they can do so safely before the tsunami wave arrival time. Stay tuned to the local broadcast station for further information and instructions. This is a state...
like absent as of now is open for tomorrow. We don't know what 3 hours from now is going to bring us, so
That's true.
you know.
Things can change very quickly.
Exactly. So again, common sense. Warning Center. A tsunami warning remains in effect for the entire state of Hawaii at 12 midnight. Hawaii.
Brewing some coffee. 2 hours to go till the tsunami gets here.
That's 1 hour from now this morning. No vehicular traffic will be allowed in. All evacuation travel must be completed by that time. Hospital emergency departments are reporting that many people who do not have acute medical problems are arriving at hospitals to seek shelter from the approaching tsunami. Hospital resources are not sufficient to accommodate those looking for...
Evacuate immediately. If you are not in an evacuation zone, stay where you are. Do not use telephones or cell phones except for emergencies. Boaters may depart harbors for waters 600 fathoms or deeper prior to tsunami or wave arrival time. But anticipate vehicle and harbor traffic delays. Avoid harbors, marinas, rivers, and canals during wave activity.
10 to 5 in the morning. Actually a pretty cold night. Using my pocket rocket as a heater. I had to abandon my tent and my other pack. Pack my survival gear and head to high ground to avoid the tsunami. So far it hasn't been too bad. Can't wait for the sun to come up. We got daylight. Hopefully it'll warm up soon. Last night it was pretty dang cold. I didn't think it'd get that cold in Hawaii. I don't know what's going on with the tsunami. I've been listening to the radio. But apparently there's several ways they have to pass this before they call the all clear. This morning it's raining like crazy. Of course I don't have my tent. I had to leave it because I had to skedaddle and get out of there. Found the high ground. A nice lady invited a bunch of people up to her house on the high ground and let us stay there. But now I'm cut off from the airport. Buses aren't running. And nobody can drive into this area, the leeward side of Oahu, because the tsunami warning still hasn't been lifted yet. So I'm kind of stuck here. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to my flight this evening. It's on shelter at the school, emergency evacuation shelter. Hang out here for a little bit. Brew some coffee. Wait for the roads to open. For breakfast I got spam, tortilla chips, and potato chips. Still waiting for them to sound the all clear so I can go see if I still have a tent and get to the airport. Sound the all clear, so I'll hike on back down to my beach camp and see if I got a tent left, if my camp is still there and whatnot. The time my brother texted me and told me about the earthquake and tsunami warning, and that time until I got to high ground was about 2 hours, and that was the most terrifying 2 hours of my life so far. I expected any moment a wall of water to come crashing over the beach, and that'd be that. Particularly terrifying when the first alarm sounded, the first tsunami warning, and we knew it was for real. Like they say, alarms go off and then you die.